Yo, Scorpio, welcome to this general Sun, Moon, Rising reading. Yes, you're watching Emrys Tarot. For the benefit of new viewers and new subscribers, my official email is in the description box below this video. If you like it, please feel free to reach out to me for a personal reading. I'll be more than happy to send you the information via that email. Okay, so what's going on for my Scorpio friends here? Angels, spirits, guides. What does the universe want you to know? What does the sign of Scorpio need to know? Straight off the bat, there's a calling out. There's a very emotional decision here. There's a lot of regrets about this situation. I'm getting here that you feel you've wasted enough time. You're calling somebody out. Okay. Things are very erratic. There's some trust issues involved. And it's kind of like you've had enough. There's a lot of sadness about this. I'm getting this constant rebound energy, somebody in and out of your life, or you're in and out of somebody else's life. But this Five of Cups here has been a lot of avoidance of the truth about the situation. There's been this constant hope. You've been constantly hope that the situation would change. It's not. You're kind of, I'm getting here, you're the end of your tether, so to speak. You're calling this person out. Okay. It's like, what do you really want? What's obstructing you is quite possibly somebody juggling. Okay, got Libra energy here, somebody dealing with legal issues. It's opposing this connection, it's stopping this connection. There's this decision needs to be made, but it needs to be a balanced, fair decision. There's a lot of sadness and regret around this. Thing is, you're refusing to be juggled. Now, if you're juggling somebody else, is the kind of energy is reversed. Okay, so what's happening here is the accumulation of whatever it is you've been doing with each other. Okay, dancing around each other, juggling each other, refusing to make a decision, whatever. This is karma coming now, and it's leading to a lot of regret. The basis of this is a lot of options. It's somebody has been considering all possibilities. You're dealing with a soulmate, but refusing to make an emotional choice. All right, there's been a bit of, I'm kind of getting you may have been a bit idealistic in your approach. Okay, but there's this fear about making the wrong choice. I'm getting this is one of those things where it's kind of like you got to roll the dice. Make your choice and roll the dice. With the Judgment card here, I mean, this emotional choice, all right, it is a question of rolling the dice. The simple fact is, from the universe, in very simplistic terms, with this Judgment card, and especially with this Justice card here, whatever you decide is going to have repercussions. All right, both good and bad. You can't avoid it. With a Judgment card there, the universe is saying to you, if you're really happy making this choice, really happy to take the responsibility and face whatever comes, it's saying okay. But if you've got a lot of doubts, don't make it. Don't make this decision. Or don't do it. Because, you know, you're in kind of, I am getting here, you know, with a little bit of sadness from me as well. So you have my sympathy here, but whatever you choose to do, somebody here is going to get hurt. And the true cold fact is you put yourself in this position. You know, decisions you made in the past. This is the result of decisions you two made. You both put yourselves in this position, or whoever's involved, you've put yourself in this position. And the karma is now you're faced with a decision you don't really want to make. It's a very emotional decision. All right. But there's this kind of letting somebody or something go. This could be a decision on career or personal relationships. It's not necessarily all about relationships, but there's a decision here that the universe is saying you will have to make sooner or later. What's happened in the past? The Justice card is making a very fair decision. This is based on intuition, logic, finances, and how you feel. This is not an emotional decision, not on its own. You've got to follow your heart. The heart wants what it wants. There is going to be a loss here of some kind, an emotional loss, but it's like nobody can take away from you what is yours, what you are destined to be and become, and the situation that you put yourself in. It's kind of like following your destiny here. One good thing out of this, you might be faced with an emotional loss, but there's a very good karmic lesson to be learned. There's been this sudden influx, change of energy. Somebody's come into your life very, very abruptly. Okay, whatever your relative status is, the loss might not be on your side. It might be on a person you're dealing with, but it will affect you because it will affect their temperament, their feelings. Okay, but there's been this rushing in. Somebody here rushed in. Air energy, Libra energy. Kind of like somebody you wanted to be with has come into your life unexpected. Okay, so you've kind of got what you wish for, which has solved one problem for you, but it's created another. Now you must let go of something to gain something, kind of energy. Wow. It's like in the past you had a conversation with this person, right? And it's kind of like there was this waiting for the right time to act, and then you discovered there wasn't a right time to act. All right, so you kind of parted ways, and now there's a coming back together. So now there's choices. I'm seeing a private conversation on discussing the future. Four of Swords, Lovers cards. Wow. You're weighing up the pros and cons. High Priest, Hermit in the near future. Yeah, there's communication there and a huge desire for change. But there's still a bit of a fear of committing to and making this choice. Wow. For a lot of you, it's all about compatibility. There's a new community here. I'm getting you dealing with travel. There's a distance thing going on here as well for some of you. I'm picking up a solo journey. Traveling independently. It's relocation. like I say, you're going through a period of making decisions, whether you're in a couple, whether they're in a couple, whether you're single, they're in a couple, whether they're single or you're in a couple. This is all about discussing your relative statuses. Okay, it's going to require a lot of strength and willpower, but there is this calling out: are we going to do this or not? But there's been this period of uncertainty. There's a bit of fear. It's like waiting for this right time to act, still waiting for this right time to act. But there's this, yeah, somebody has been organising behind the scenes. Dealing with the authorities, but I'm kind of getting somebody's going to surprise you. If you choose to follow this new route, there's a lot of organising, dealing with the authorities. That could mean anything from booking flights to train tickets to dealing with governments to dealing with visas, just dealing with authorities, getting some advice. There's some research going on here, but the truth's finally coming out. There's kind of divine timing at play here. Like I say, going through this period of uncertainty with this moon card. I'm getting here some kind of conversation, discussion on paying attention to the small details. With a moon card, I always get this energy of, you can't take anything for granted. This is you've got to trust your intuition on this a bit. But I can see a really honest, truthful conversation with you and this person. You might be soulmates, but there's a lot needs to be sorted out in the real world. And then it comes to a point where you're renouncing whatever's been holding you back. Got Cancer energy here. Got Taurus energy here, Cancer energy, Pisces energy, Libra energy. There's a lot of different energies here. A mixed bag of feelings, a mixed bag of thoughts, a mixed bag of practicalities. Yeah. But this is all about, leaving behind what you feel has been holding you back, one way or the other. I'll be honest, this could go either way. There's a lot of talky going on, very honest talky. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you again next week.